Hi everyone, I'm Courtney. Welcome to the second episode of sports that I've played. In this episode, I'm going to talk about volleyball. I played volleyball in middle school and high school. I was part of several different volleyball teams. In volleyball, there are different positions. There's the setter that sets the ball. There are the people that play at the net, which are called the hitters. And there are back row players. Back row players are the ones that dig the ball. When another team hits the ball, the back row players dig the ball and make sure it stays up in the air. In a volleyball game, the play typically follows this structure: bump, set, spike. Bump is another word for this type of motion. To bump or dig the ball means to receive a hit from the other team and keep the ball in motion, to keep the ball in the air. Set is the second action in play, and it's to use your hands like this to put the ball high in the air so that the next action can be taken. The next action is a spike or a hit. Players run and jump and hit the ball over the net. The goal in volleyball is to not let the ball hit the floor on your side. I played in the back row. I was one of the players that dug the ball. I was one of the players that received spikes or hits from the opposing team. There's an extra special position in volleyball for people that are very good at playing in the back row. This position is called the libero. I was a decent back row player. I was pretty good compared to the other girls on my team. My coach put me in the position of libero. The libero wears a different colored uniform to signify that they have a special position on the team. The libero is allowed to go in and out of rotation differently than the other players on the team. Unfortunately, there are still rules about where a libero can be in the rotation. I could never remember the rules for where the libero was supposed to be. Eventually, my coach pulled me from being libero and just made me a regular back row player. I also was very good at serving the ball. In a volleyball game, to put the ball into play, the players start by serving the ball. There are two different ways to serve the ball in volleyball. You can hold the ball in your hand and serve underhand like this, or you can throw the ball in the air and hit overhand. You can serve the ball overhand. In middle school, a lot of players served the ball underhand. It's easier to serve underhand. In high school, no one served the ball underhand. Why? Underhand serves are much easier for the other team to return. In volleyball, you don't want the other team to be able to return the ball. Ideally, the other team can't return the ball on the first serve. That's why in high school, players served overhand. You can hit the ball harder when you serve overhand. Some girls were extra good at serving, and they served the ball with a jump serve. A jump serve is when you run and jump before you serve the ball. I was never very good at jump serves, so I stuck with just a regular overhand serve. I liked playing volleyball. My volleyball coaches were a little bit crazy. They yelled at us a lot. I think it was because they cared a lot about winning. The girls on my volleyball team were okay. I didn't really get along with the girls on my volleyball team that much. It was okay. I didn't have as much fun playing volleyball as some of the other sports that I played. I'm still glad that I was a part of the volleyball team because it taught me teamwork. It taught me that every person on a team has a different role to play. I remember I wanted to be a hitter, but I'm not tall. You need tall people at the net to be able to hit, and you need tall people at the net to be able to block. When you block a spike, that means you jump up and use your hands to stop the ball from coming onto your side of the net. I was short, so jumping up to block the ball was hard for me. Did you play volleyball? Do you like watching volleyball? Let me know some of your favorite memories with volleyball in the comments. I'm Courtney. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!